that maybe at first looks very simple, but it's gonna have a big impact. Look, we all know posture is so important. It's important for our lumbar, for upper back, for our neck, and for our inside, so everything is not squished on the inside, right? It's about sitting up straight. But sometimes we need that reminder, sometimes we need that help, and that's what you're getting right now with the Dr. Pillow Posture Pro Lumbar Support on a weekly deal drop price, $46.99 in your home office, when you go into the office, at school, when you travel, you will now have that perfect position for your lumbar and for your back. Our resident registered nurse, Matthew Peters, is joining us here. Hey, buddy, good to see you, man.
Great to see you too,
How
Ty.
are you,
Good
man?
morning. Everybody, you are in for a treat. Ty, I saw you earlier, okay, and you're at the computer and you're sitting in a stool. And you know what I could tell? You were slouching.
I was uncomfortable, right, yeah.
So Ty's in great shape. He's got good posture, but his posture is not perfect. So here's the Posture Pro, and I want everybody to just listen to me here when I say this. I've been working with HSN for, a little over 10 years now. I only appear on air, everybody, if there is a game changer for myself personally, and or for people that I love and know personally. This is one of those game changers, and there's nothing like it. We're gonna get into the design and how it's constructed and everything, but what I want everybody to understand is that your mom or your grandmom told you to sit up straight or to stand up straight for a reason. Because when you sit up straight, you sit with a purpose, everything is in alignment, you feel better, and you're put together, and you have that energy and a purpose when you stand up and you're standing up straight. And there is nothing like having the right posture. There is nothing else on the market that can give you that support during sitting, whether it's for 5 minutes or for 5 hours, to put you in the exact position, which also makes it the most comfortable position. And seeing is believing. And Ty, before we get going, and we're gonna go over to Colleen, because seeing is believing, last night, we debuted this on HSN, okay? You're not gonna find this at anywhere near the deal that this is today on HSN. I think we got 500 or so that people just could not wait to get this. I mean, I am beside myself, and I am proud of everybody for getting this for them or their loved one. But there is a review on there of 5 stars. And that review says, I was a little, I'm paraphrasing, I was a little squeamish to buy because there were no reviews yet and it was new on HSN. I'm so glad I did, okay? That is the instant result that you're gonna get when you get this home and sit on it for the very first time, Ty.
Now, can we use this? Now we see Colleen using it in kind of a traditional chair, but you're using it here as well on the couch too?
Yes, I'm in the couch right now. And so what I'm gonna do, Ty, I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor.
I'd love to, can I try it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So this way, your Posture Pro, everybody, it comes just like this. It's gonna support up to 800 pounds. So you're gonna be able to use this for years and years. You're gonna be able to take it to any chair, including the couch. And Ty, I want you to let me know what you feel right now.
Okay, this is really surprising because it is supportive. I kind of thought, looking at it, I thought, especially on a couch, it's just gonna kind of fold. I'm gonna fall right back over. It's really supportive, and it's a reminder in that lumbar, and I've talked to you before, I've had lower back issues before, so I have to be very careful with that. And immediately I feel that support. Immediately, not only do I feel kind of in the right position, but again, like you were talking about, I just kind of feel open and up and a little more awake even, right? Having that support. It's amazing how something that looks such a simple design can have such a big impact, Matthew, right?
And as you're looking at us right now here, sitting up and comfortable, it's effortless, right? So it
nice.
Instantly puts you in that position. So that's the position that's gonna make you feel better and get in that comfortable posture alignment. But what it's also going to do is make you more comfortable without thinking about it. And you can take it anywhere. So everybody, the possibilities are endless with this. Any chair that you have that you want to instantly make it that comfortable seat with that posture. This is the Posture Pro lumbar support. It's for your lumbar. Or even flat surfaces like the floor or a bleacher seat. Think about the possibilities.
Bleacher seat. We're about to start sitting in bleacher seats. You know, the football season, my kids are in the band. We go sit out there every Friday night, and those are a long time. And after a while, you get up and you feel it. And you feel the damage that you've done because you're sitting out. We need that reminder. We need a little bit of that support. Matthew, you make a great point, is that you don't have to think about it. You sit here, and all of a sudden now you've got support. You're in the right position. position, and you're not constantly trying to remind yourself, oh, I need to sit up straight, the weight capacity on this is like 800 pounds, right? So I thought I would lean back and the whole thing would fall back. No, I can even lean back on it a little bit, and it's giving me that support. I want you to think about your home office, maybe if you go into the office, maybe that student who's about to go to school and they're gonna sit in the classroom or they're gonna sit at their desk. Matthew mentioned 5 hours. That's probably pretty typical for people sitting down for 5 hours. $46.99 on a weekly deal drop, and you've got a couple of colors to choose from. And now we're gonna take kind of a closer look at that that S shape is very particular. It's very specific.
Yes, and everybody, the S shape is actually a very scientific design. I want everybody to take a look at Colleen. And so from the side here, and actually, Colleen, if you could stand up real quick for me, I just want to get this right angle so we can have exactly, okay, let's go back here. Okay, so the production crew is telling me we were in the right spot. So Colleen, take a seat for me. And I want everybody to look, to just take note, because this is you at home. And everyone, this has been a game changer. Again, I talked about people I love. My mom gets up every morning and she sits at a chair identical to this, and she reads the newspaper and she goes on social media. And you know what she does when she gets up? And everybody, and production crew, I want a wide shot of me looking very like this. She gets up and winces and she walks across the kitchen. She loves her dining room chairs and she loves her dining room table, but she doesn't love that. The Posture Pro helps her with this instantly. So what we want to show you is this. Now, Colleen, go ahead and stand up, and now take a seat on your Posture Pro. Now, Colleen is using this for the first time today, and I'll be very clear. Colleen told me earlier that she feels instantly energized. She feels able to stand up into a standing position, and she feels like she's standing up straight. But look what it does. There is a line that we could draw straight from Colleen's shoulders all the way down to her hips. So the first thing that the Posture Pro does is it elevates Colleen just slightly on those tailbone bones, which are the sits bones. And it gives that nice, high up, comfortable feeling on that padding. So that's almost like acupressure padding right there. The other thing, what this S shape does, Ty, you were very good to mention that, is that this is the perfect position to support her lumbar, okay? So this provides her with that prolonged support for prolonged sitting with her lumbar in the exact right position. And it even cradles her up in her mid-back. Now, what I want you to do, Colleen, for everyone at home, because Ty, you mentioned this, and it was an excellent point, and this is what I love about Posture Pro. Go ahead and lean forward just a little bit, and you can see how there's a little flex there. Again, 800 pounds of tested weight capacity. Now go ahead and lean back. So if you want to lean back in your chair, you can do that. You know what this does, and Colleen, I know what you're thinking. It makes it so that there's no wear-in or break-in period with this. This is instant, on-the-second feedback. And that's why I say, everybody, this is a must-have. I notice my energy level when I stand up straight and I can get on about my day, and my mom does too. You're gonna notice this right away.
Yeah, and again, it's without thinking about it. That's the other thing. Without reminding myself, like, uh-oh, I've been in the wrong position, or you know, am I slouching over? All of a sudden you sit in it, and you don't have to think about it anymore. And we all know the lumbar, right? That lumbar has become kind of a buzzword, because if the lumbar is supported, then it probably means the rest of you is nice and supported as well. That's also the spot where a lot of us have trouble. I've had trouble with my lumbar before. That's where you want to target it. It is strong, it is durable, it is still flexible, and it is still portable at the same time. $46.99. Maybe this is for you, or maybe, you know, Matthew, maybe it's for someone in the family who you say, you need to help your posture, you need to sit up straight, and they just don't listen, and I know it's hard. Maybe you're getting this for them. Maybe you're getting one for you, one for them, and helping them sit up just a little bit straighter. Again, is it at the office? You know, Matthew, you mentioned earlier, maybe 5 hours. I think 5 hours is probably the average that people sit at a desk at their office, and that can be dangerous if you're not in the right position.
It's terrible, and you know, and I'm gonna demonstrate how horrible my posture is here. So this is me kind of in a nutshell, and this is me attempting to kind of sit up straight, Ty. Yeah. This doesn't work for me, and you know what happens is with that pressure going down into the seat, when I stand up sometimes, that is a wincing situation for me. We're all getting a little bit older. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and sit on my Posture Pro. Look at that.
Immediately.
It's instant. So you see right here, I have that instant nice little S shape right where it counts. I'm sitting up a little bit taller and a little bit straighter, but I'm not putting any effort into it. And at 2 pounds, this is going to be your best friend at all of your grandkids' games that have any sort of flat bleacher seats. This is a seat that I could not sit on, Ty, for a long period of time without my Posture Pro.
Yeah, that's a really good point because we are getting into the fall season. A lot of you are going to be going out and watching these games and sitting in these uncomfortable bleachers, right? And maybe you just bought a little pad for yourself to sit on, but that doesn't do anything for your lumbar. Or maybe you know someone who drives or takes that road trip, or you like to go and take a road trip, or you have something planned and you notice when you step out of the car, you start to feel it's because you've been in that bad position, you've been in a weird spot. Or someone who's going back to the office or has a home office or someone going off to school. All of the sitting that we do, I want you to imagine now, every time you sit down, you are in that perfect position and you are well supported in what that does for you at $46.99. One little update before I throw it back to Matthew. The black here, you saw we kind of had two colors here, kind of the black and the gray and kind of the white and the blue. This one right here, only 450 remaining in this one here. We have over 100 people ordering right now, so it's less than that, but I just want to give you a heads up. I know I have a lot of people ordering multiples here. If you can, at this price, at this weekly deal drop price, if you can, Matthew, imagine having one of these permanently in that office chair and one of them that you take with you.
You're going to want it everywhere you go. And we talk about people who sit up or stand up straight. Think about people in the military, if they're marching or something like that. Part of the team that created this product is actually people who came from that environment, who needed something to really help them with their daily lives. And so you can see in this stool, if I have a low back stool, I can easily use it here. It's instantly so much comfortable. And everybody, here's what I want to challenge you to is, get it home and try it, and as soon as you sit on it, you'll know what I mean. You'll know what that 5-star review meant, and I want to make your life easier, and that's why we're doing this. So Ty, as I'm going to explain what this instantly does with Colleen and how it instantly makes her sit in that perfect position. She has the perfect position without thinking about it, but it's also the most comfortable position. What I want you to do, Ty, is remove your Posture Pro and sit back down on the couch. And as we're over here, tell me how you feel.
See, now I don't want to do that, Matthew. Now that I feel how comfortable it is, I don't want to sit on a couch without it now. Okay, so here it is. Here's one of your options here. See, now this, I'm not going to be, I'll be honest, I'm not going to be able to sit up in that position by myself. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to forget. And I'm going to, and this is what people normally see me sit like.
Yes, so Colleen, let's do a before and after. And I want to explain to everybody what Ty was talking about and what you're going to experience at home. So let's stand up real quick. And then what I'm going to do is remove this and have you sit back on the chair without, I'm sorry, Colleen, without your Posture Pro. Now, take a look at Colleen's lower back from her sits bones up. What Ty was talking about is this lumbar section tends to slouch and fill in the space between Colleen's back and the low part of the chair. That's what's happening to you. So unless you're really putting in that straining effort to make a curve that might not be the right curve, you might actually over-compress by bending back the wrong way. Now, Colleen, let's go ahead and fix that. And everybody at home, I want you to fix this too. Go ahead and take a seat. How much thought did you put into that? Okay, and I'm going to do something because I didn't call out Colleen on this, but I want everybody at home to see this live as you're looking at it right now, because this is going to be you tomorrow morning or whenever you get your Posture Pro. Colleen, go ahead and stand up for me. And if you could rewind at home right now, what you would notice is that Colleen stood up nice and straight with her. She's looking straight forward. When she stood up out of that chair before without the Posture Pro, she didn't notice, maybe you didn't notice, I noticed that she stood up a little less straight. And you know what I noticed is when I use my Posture Pro on a regular basis, because I was having those issues with energy and feeling that pep in my step, how am I going to use beautiful resistance bands or anything else to improve or to exert myself if I'm already starting from a point of low energy because I don't have that lumbar support from the Posture Pro? So go ahead and take a seat, because we love to watch you sit in this perfect position. And it's, again, 2 pounds, easy to clean, so comfortable. And Ty, just for everybody, and I know you're going to make a point here, I just love this so much and I'm so excited. I want everybody to know that sitting on the Posture Pro on the couch is just as comfortable, if not more, than sitting on the actual couch.
You're exactly, as a matter of fact, if I don't know, if you watch me here, you see I'm a little fidgety, right? I sit down because I can't find that spot myself. I can't find that right spot myself. I've had lower back problems, and you see me, I've even talked about these couches. I can't find the spot on these couches. The Posture Pro gives you that spot. You're not as fidgety. You're not constantly looking for that spot, leaning forward on your elbows, on your back. It gives you that spot wherever you are, your couch, your chair, your home office, when you go into the office, maybe in the car when you're traveling. It immediately gives you that spot. $46.99. We are under 1,000. We have less than 1,000 to go around. Matter of fact, I think we only have 400 to go around now in the black there. Is that right? Oh, well, that happened quick. 300. Only 300 to go in the black right now. This is one of those things, Matthew, you get it home and you are so proud of yourself for getting it. You're so proud of yourself right now for making that order and getting it home.
Yeah, and everybody, I know we're short on time, and please get this. Just take care of it for yourself. Get it for a loved one, because we're going to see one more time. Go ahead and stand up for me, Colleen. Look at that nice and straight. I'm not even going to, we're running out of time. We're going to end this with Colleen. Sit back down for everybody so they can see exactly how perfect that posture is. And she's supported and comfortable, whether she's sitting here Ty for 5 minutes or 5 hours. Everybody, you need to get this to get that perfect posture and that energy and that spring in your step for you or your loved ones. Get it now.
Thank you, Matthew.
Yep.
Thank you for being here. Congratulations to everybody who got yours. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to come back with that Fit Quest elliptical here, but I'm going to sit right here on the break because I'm nice and comfortable. See